Welcome back to Florida Fish Hunter TV. I'm your host Bruno, and guess what? Today we have another DIY project. Now this DIY project involves the steering handle on a Native Slayer Propel 10 and the pocket that it goes into. I wasn't too happy with the original equipment and the excessive slop that there was when you're trying to steer, so I decided to go ahead and do something about it. So let me give you a little preview here, what it looks like. It's 3D printed. And guys, if you haven't considered into getting into this hobby of 3D printing, I would highly recommend it. I mean, there's so many things you can make that it's just ridiculous. And you know, the mind is the limit. Whatever you can come up with is probably can be able to be done with a 3D printer. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on forward so I can show you more details on what I created and what I've done to install it, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is loosen up the rudder cap. I'm going to leave it up like that so when we remove the handle cover. Alright, now we gotta start removing these screws. Alright, now we gotta take off this lower screw here. Alright, so now I'm going to get the cover, and this is going to go right in there. As you can see, real nice movement. There's no play. This is the underside. So now you got to make sure that you get this straight, like always with your handle. There it is. So now we just got to put the screw back on. Just enough to get some play. A little bit looser than that. Just a little bit more. That's it. Then what you do is I keep it up like this on an angle. Hopefully you can see it. So that when I pull back on the rudder cap, it'll just go ahead and put it in position. All right, so here I'm going to go ahead and pull the cap back, and now I can just go ahead and put the rudder back on. back it up a ways. Okay. So now all that's left is mounting the screws. And she's on. There's no more slop here in the handle. No more restrictions on the stops here. I get full turn. Feels good. I like it. Well guys, what you think? Hope you enjoyed the video. It's not a hard build. I know a lot of you will be shying away because it's 3D printed, but I must say that if you ever consider getting into a hobby, 3D printing would be an excellent one, especially if you like you know, creating your own stuff for your kayak and other things around the house. It doesn't just apply to kayaks. So anyway, with that said, till the next one.